Evening all. We thought we'd do a little video just about recent pickups and some of the stuff we've got going on. So
it's quite a lot actually, isn't it?
it is. It's quite a good couple of weeks. Well, 2 months really of solid gold. Plus I'm recording an album. Boom. Do you want to go through the
Hashtag just saying.
hashtag buy it and the t-shirts? Yeah. Do you want to we'll go through the pickups first?
Yeah. So on what day was it now? Saturday we went to.
Bessemer. It's a car boots on there. It's called Bessemer. It's on Bessemer Road near like an industrial estate.
Yeah, and we didn't really. It wasn't. Although it was quite busy, we didn't really see a lot there, did we?
No, as is the case with the car boots, you have to like really.
It's hit or miss, isn't it? And we're quite lazy.
We did not get there at 7 o'clock when it opens.
No, we're not that kind, are we? Like, I'd love to, but it's just so early. And okay, you may get a bargain or you may get a good deal, but I like my sleep.
I think as well, people who have kids and they're up at that time anyway, they just like it's something to do.
Yeah, but when you hangover from the day before,
yeah, it's because you're a complete
it's not
rockstar.
gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not getting up at 6:30. I am not. The only time I ever get up early is when I go on a holiday, and even then I hate it.
And then it's excitement because you know you're gonna have a pint as soon as you get to the airport. So
Maybe.
win-win. Anyway, so we've picked up a couple of things, but actually you picked up a couple of things, didn't you? And we'd been there for about an hour and a half, and I had nothing, and I was panicked then because I feel like I need to go home with something.
Yes. Yeah, that moment of like I've got like a bag full of goodies, and you're just.
I have nothing. But that all changed, kind of. So halfway through the boot sale, I came across these.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I picked up. Okay. So, picked up quite a few. Sorry, I got something in my throat.
Making me clear mine.
Anyway, Game Boy Advance games.
Nope.
So, hello.
Not amazingly rare ones, but just
No, but
cool to see them in a box and.
yeah, and everyone was like bypassing them, and I thought, do you know what? £1 each.
Yeah, well, actually, gave us a deal. I gave them pretty much all of them to us for £4.
Yeah, and look, so right through.
And the ones we haven't got, so.
So we had World Championship Poker. Can't say I've played that. There we go. That's where it's weight on the flow. We have Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, The Prophecy.
Yeah, that looks weird. That's a top-down one. I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
But I don't really know.
We've got every other game in the series, and maybe like most of them.
Yeah.
On PS1, PS2, PS3, none on the PS4. So thought it was worth having. Again, the box is not in great shape. We've got Scrabble, Scrambled. I love Scrabble.
You're a big fan of word games?
Yes, and I always play Scrabble online with my mum. It's like an ongoing battle. She always wins. Literally every time she always wins. She's so good.
Notice a lot of these are by Zoo Digital Publishing, like someone only collected games by Zoo.
Interesting. Pop that in there. The Incredibles. I actually have never seen that film.
No, there's a sequel as well. Like last year, wasn't it? I still haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it, embarrassingly.
That looks alright actually.
Like I said, these are not in great condition. We've got Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Never get bored of that.
I love that, and it's always like quite
quizzy.
tense as well. You're playing the game and you're trying to get to like.
I assume this is fully voice acted by Chris Tarrant with full like 4K sequences.
We'd have to do the LCD game at one point because we've got an LCD Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game that my sister gave us.
Is that the one that looks like a spaceship?
Yes. We need to play that.
It takes about 40 batteries.
Monopoly, because why not? And the only other one I picked up was Board Game Classics, Backgammon and Chess.
Which I'm sure you'll play for
Drafts.
hours
I
on
love
end.
drafts, but I'm a bit rusty on chess.
Shut
so
the door then.
Anyway,
so yeah, on to
I think
mine.
the rest of the stuff you picked up. Oh no! Wait, there's more. I picked up this for the PC. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
Yeah, you've been through a bit of a Star Wars phase
LucasArts.
collection-wise at the moment, haven't you?
Yeah.
I think it dawned on you not recently, but in recent times, how much Star Wars stuff we've actually got.
Yeah, we've got quite a lot without collecting. Like my brother's a big Star Wars collector, but so he'd probably be amazed to see this. Actually, I haven't shown him yet. But I mean, at £1.
Yeah, and it ties in because it's my stuff next. The same guy was selling this, which is an X-Files big box PC game. It comes on 7 discs. Of course it did.
Yeah, why not?
FMV. But I did like the X-Files, and as you can see on the, I don't know if you can see at the back there, but it's clearly 7 discs of FMV gold.
All of FMV
And I'm
games.
thinking about getting maybe getting a PC, like a small PC that we can run all these on, because we have got a lot of these now, and it would be nice to play
You
them.
probably paid to download them on Steam or something, couldn't you? Would they
But Faye, I already own it. Surely, would you rather me pay a few quid to have it on Steam, or spend hundreds of pounds on a PC and original hardware?
Well, I wanted to get the PC and original hardware, and so we're broke.
So yeah, it's
Why
just
not?
something I thought about. If I see one on the shush, I'll pick it up. But
And then while you're downloading that, I can download Titanic.
see, you've got that. You could
I love that game.
You could play Torrance Passage. That game looked awful, by the way. We watched
This
the
is
film.
endless.
So yeah, I'm off topic. Anyway,
We picked up some Xbox titles, which you can show.
yeah, thanks. There was a third one, but I don't know what I've done with it. And they were other ones bought online. They weren't part of the boots and
No.
stuff.
That one bought the boots didn't me?
No, I bought that online.
And I bought this online, so there.
Right. Anyway, let's get these out of the way first. There's a third game that I'm missing somewhere, but this, which someone on Twitter told me is crap, but I do like
Nice.
wrestling games.
What was that, was it?
No, that was another one I bought recently. I'll keep that up though because there's a little story behind that. So yeah, TNA Impact and this, just Xbox Live Arcade. I think they're like 50p each.
You can't go wrong for that. You have to pick,
And in this as well, there was another disc which was like an official Xbox magazine Christmas disc or something. Cool.
Yeah, that's about somewhere. I can see it there actually. But that's it. That's all we really picked up, wasn't it? I think.
Obviously, I picked a mini golf thing as well, which is over there, but that's not gaming,
Yeah.
so.
But little things like that, you think like, oh, what, 50p or something.
50p sealed. I've
I'll
got to
grab
have
that.
that. I've got to have that.
And you're a massive golf fan.
Oh, massive Volkswagen Golf mainly.
But yeah, so to you, 50 pence.
Yeah.
What would you spend 50p on? Bag of mix?
Pick and mix. Yeah, 50,
I
it's
would.
probably about £2 for a pick and mix these days.
Yeah, I know. It cost me about £5 odd when I last bought pick and mix from the cinema, I think. Literally about £5-6.
Morrison's do that thing, not Morrison's, Wilkinson's do that thing where you pay about £4 and you just get a pint glass full
Or
of
you
sugar.
wait until it's on sale and they do half price, or £2 for an extra large tub. Oh, and they. I haven't done it for a while, but addicted. So a couple of things we bought online the other day. I'm trying to look for a couple of other ones we picked up. I picked up a couple of Mega Drive ones, but picked up Martian Gothic on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, we were talking about this because recently we listened to the Dreamweb theme tune, the
Yeah.
Dreamweb theme, because I love Dreamweb, and I was watching a Let's Play of it and just listening to the music, and you said it's really cool because it kind of goes from like really ambient sort of cyberpunk to just like full on 90s trance. That's fine, and we found out that was, I think, the last they made Dreamweb, then they made this, and then they basically went under. And I've never played this, and apparently got decent reviews. So
I've never played it either, so I'm intrigued.
I
But
think it's Crystal Dynamics or something they're called.
if that's Crystal, no, it's Creative Reality.
Creative Reality, not
Crystal Dynamics did Pandemonium, didn't they?
All
I love
right, push the
Pandemonium.
glasses up the nose.
I'm trying to think what else we picked up the other day, or at least I picked up on the Mega Drive, because we are trying to get a full PAL set, aren't we? But
Yes.
so we're
That
constantly
wine is
taking
not
things
very nice.
off the list. But what was it we picked up? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But,
Yeah, we'll be looking around for ages.
So from Instagram actually, but
That wine is really horrible.
so drink it out.
I'll see. I'll struggle through. So I picked up this AMP 3, which because recently it ties in with something else that I don't have here. Recently for Games Freezer, I did an interview with Aaron Connors, who was the screenwriter for the Tex Murphy games, and he mentioned this, and apparently the story in it is completely bonkers, which is what you don't really expect from a snowboarding game, and it got really good reviews and got nominated for a lot of
I do
awards.
I like winter sports games though, so
1080 snowboarding.
yeah.
That is where the money is. So yeah, we'll have to play. We can play it after this actually. In fact, turn this off. And have a
Yeah,
crack at that
alright.
because the Xbox is set up. And I also did an interview with George Sanger, George Fatman Sanger, who did the music for Seventh Guest. It was an amazing bloke, just really idiosyncratic and just
He sounded
awesome.
lovely, didn't he?
He's so
His
cool.
voice
He's so cool.
sent you to sleep.
And I said to him, what would you say is the game that you've felt, the music you've worked on is the most sort of collaborative effort? And I thought he would choose something big, but he just chose Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. So I had to buy it as soon as I could, because apparently the music in this is really fun. It's just a kid's game, But it's a point-and-click adventure, so I'm sold already.
Yeah.
And the only other one I've picked up recently was, I don't know if anyone remembers this, Crisis Beat on the PS1. I played this with my brother in the back. He had I wish he still had it. My brother's younger than me. He had a PlayStation Portable you could plug in at the cigarette lighter in the car and play on a little 7-inch screen in the back.
Oh, yes.
And they're quite expensive now, but we were playing it, and I chose a character. I think his name's something like Arthur.
It's like one of those old school CD DVD players, isn't it?
Yeah, it literally looks like a portable DVD player.
I'd love to get one of those. I would play that now.
Yeah.
Because often when we go away, we always take
the Switch now, don't we? Because
we take the Switch. Before that, I think in the past we have taken the Games plug-in portable Mega Drive,
we've taken the pole position Namco one as well. We've got there.
But with that handheld, the Games one, of course you got to select carts then for that, haven't you? So
yeah, it's really fussy.
So I think we took 10 carts and that's it. But it'll be interesting because we're going to race soon, aren't we? And what will we take then? Because we got the mini SNES that's yet to be taken anyway.
It's true, actually. We could take the SNES because if we're going to be in a hotel tomorrow soon.
SNES Mini though, mind, not SNES.
Yeah, that could be quite good actually because I'm hip steep into Super Metroid. You love Earthbound, and there's a couple of Mario games we could play.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take that this time.
Switch is a no-brainer anyway. You may as well just take that as well.
Yeah, just so I can play Yonder the Cloudcatcher Chronicles.
Or Golf Story.
Again.
I love that game. It's so cute.
There's a character in this, by the way, who doesn't take his hand out of his pocket when he fights. When you're getting your ass kicked, that is irritating. You think, take your hand out of your pocket, punch them with the other hand. So I'm going to play that again with my brother.
That's what we really picked up, wasn't it?
Yeah, like I said, there's a few more that we forgot to sort of chuck in for this video. But the other things we're doing is we're going to Germany next week, and we were going to do a little travel documentary, not a full-on 6-hour thing, just
so if anyone knows of any games related places or museums that we can go to within the Cologne or Berlin region,
we're taking a train across.
That'd be awesome,
because
I haven't looked into it yet just because we've been busy and stuff. So
it's obviously such a rich musical history and film culture as well in Germany, but what I care about is games. So we're going to go there and go on a hunt.
Hopefully buy games.
Yeah, I think there's a computer gaming museum there as well. I'm hoping it's close to where we are in Berlin, but it's a city so we can get everywhere anyway. And we have set ourselves a €10 challenge.
That's going to be quite fun.
And we're going to I think there's 2 or 3 game shops. I don't know where they are, so hopefully we can get to all of them. Yeah. But we're going to have a €10 challenge of who can get the coolest thing for €10.
And then because we decided as well, wasn't it, that we didn't really often buy Easter gifts and Valentine's gifts and we just don't. But we thought we would use the 2 less technical. We'll buy one for each other. One I thought you would like.
I thought you said we're bound for each other then, like it was a gypsy curse.
It's probably just the brace for it.
No, yeah, we'll buy one for each other, and so you can get the coolest thing. I'm bang up for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything if anyone knows any, even just suggestions for cool restaurants or bars. I know there's a Ramones museum. We're there, and there's we're travelling obviously hundreds of miles to get into a lift apparently as well, which I'm really looking forward to.
24th floor, isn't it?
So
gotta go on that.
Any suggestions for stuff like that is awesome. And we're going to Cologne as well for a couple of days, so boom. And also we're going to the Manchester Expo. We haven't been to an expo
I can't wait
for a while.
For that. Yeah, and we haven't seen or bumped into anyone for a while either, have we? No. On the gaming scene.
Yeah, Rich from not Rich. Oh god. Obviously, big ups to Rich from Games Freezer, but I was thinking about.
Oh, you can't think of names.
I know, terrible.
Oh, no,
Chris. Oh, he must be awfully embarrassed. Chris from Games You Loved, who's been really cool to us.
Yeah, we met quite a few last time, didn't we? And the last couple of times we met up with the same kind of people, wasn't it? We met Chris and Guy Fawkes Retro.
Yes, and the one who told me that really funny story, King Monkey. Yeah. The story about him trying to fit TVs in his ex-girlfriend's room still makes me laugh.
Yeah, Sarah's Game Collection, is it MT Games, and
you're much better at this than
Retro Game Hunter. I think.
That was I
think last time we were quite pushed for time because we only booked the one day in the hotel.
Yeah.
And we were quite rushed for our train and stuff, so we couldn't hang about sadly, and we didn't go the next day. But this time we're trying to stay a bit more. And we're going up on the Friday, so anyone's out
for a drink or whatever.
I can't speak. Blah blah blah. Friday night. will be about, or in the day will be about.
Yeah.
Saturday we're going to be there all day at a convention, and then Sunday we may be able to pop in for an hour or something, but we
I
may
think
have trained to
they'll-
catch.
yeah.
won't we?
But and
Just
hopefully
because of work the next day and stuff.
bags
so.
full of games to take back as well. It's really handy actually. We've had a conversation with a few people who say that Manchester obviously it's really far up north, but we're lucky because weirdly there's just a straight train from Cardiff,
Yeah.
so we can
Which
just
makes a change for us, because when we've been going to
Doncaster.
Doncaster or Leeds in the past, it's good. We take the megabus and it's like cheap and cheerful.
Boom.
To be honest, like you don't want we're gonna go there. We only go to like Leeds and Manchester purely for the convention. Well, I would probably explore Manchester or Leeds or Doncaster another time. I've never really been beyond the
I have a
Expo,
bad
actually.
storied history with Leeds, so obviously I don't go there. But Doncaster
Well, I
was
haven't, but we only tend to go. We go to we've been to these places because of the expo, but we never have enough time to actually explore the cities as well.
yeah, which is
But this time we will on
On
the
Friday,
Friday, which is
yeah.
nice. But
On the
hopefully
Saturday
bump
night.
into a few people and yeah.
I wonder what that was then. I thought it was a spider, but it was your toes
We
wiggling.
don't have a cat. It's my
Uh,
friend.
Maybe jump.
That's quite exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. And you've got a few things that we don't usually
Oh yes.
take stuff
So
to expos, but
um,
everyone
because
knows
we've
that Faye
just-
loves her handhelds.
and we've moved in the course of the last 4 months, and you come across duplicates, and like we've tried to put our games now into alphabetize them and
That took a while.
put them in order and stuff, and we've been really good. Like we haven't got a lot of doubles, have we?
No.
We've been quite good on that front. I think we did get rid of a few last year, but amazingly for these LCD ones I've got double. So if anyone wants to swap anything, let me know, because it would be cool to do a little swap actually.
Yeah, it's quite old school. We've
Yeah.
never really done anything like it, so
So if anyone's got something they want to swap, or like LCD handheld wise, or
yeah, like I'm happy to swap like all of these for a mint copy of Alien Soldier. I'll punish it.
yeah, yeah. So we've got Tiger Electronics Aladdin, if that's good to anyone. I mean, what have we got? Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin. I don't know how we've got two
I
of
was
those.
worried about batteries rusting in these
I
things.
think it's a Christmas present, which we've got a double of. I've had this for a while. It's The Real Ghostbusters by Sistema. So any of you Sistema handheld fans, I'm quite a big
Both
one.
of you. It tickles me with this because I remember having these when I was a kid. I love the stand. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
plop it out on your shelf. Like, oh girls, I don't suppose you
Then
spotted
how
my
annoying-
Systema.
How annoying is getting the battery out though? You have to get your penny out, like.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, and you wreck it as well. Look at
Yeah.
that. Sorry for snatching. Look.
That's fine. It's yours.
No, but I shouldn't snatch, should I?
No, today.
You put, you just wrecked the back of it because someone's trying to fit like a
You
50p
can't. You
in.
can't.
or-
Yeah, someone's said, I've only got a £2 coin. I'll wedge it in.
Yeah.
No one had a £2
Um,
coin in 1990.
And the only other thing, I have a sealed Beauty and the Beast LCD wrist game, if everyone remembers these, by Tiger Grandstand. So if that someone's missing from their collection,
Again, any blokes out there in their 30s and 40s going on a first date want to make a good impression, pop
Disney.
that bad boy on.
yeah, no, but seriously, like, what have we got? I know I've got Beauty and the Beast, I've got Mickey and Friends and Little Mermaid. I don't have Aladdin or Minnie Mouse. If someone has those they want to swap, or
I thought you were doing a Got Need then, but then I realised you were actually
I felt
being
like I was doing a
practical
Got
about it.
Need. I felt like I
Need.
missed a album out. Remember doing that with the Panini footballers?
I used to collect, I don't even care about football. I used to have a football sticker on. I think it
Me
was peer
too.
pressure.
Yeah, and in school, I remember Cumia did quite a lot, and you just swapping them, and people on the shiny ones, and
The
I
amount of
quite like
times
the
that-
shiny ones.
The amount of
Not
times
really
your
about
kids get
footballers.
beaten up because they didn't have a shiny Steve Saunders sticker in their Merlin book. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, see, I didn't have the book, I had the stickers.
You didn't have a book to put the stickers in?
No, because I wasn't a football fan, but I think I have a couple of friends in school that were football fans, but I collected more Animal Hospital or Forever Friends,
I don't know what they are.
Turtles,
I know what that is.
yeah.
We don't have any sticker books. It does. We don't collect that
I've
kind
got
of
a
thing.
Pac-Man one somewhere. I want to say it's at Alex's attic with
They
all
were a
our
90s
books.
band, weren't they? Oh, that was
No, but I have
Alicia's
a
attic.
Pac-Man one.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Our friend Vinny's got a full Street Fighter 2 one, which is quite cool.
yeah, that's and it is his from childhood, which is really nice as well.
We'll have to do a little tour on my friend his house, Vinny. He's got he collects mainly fighting games and Japanese exports. And he's got a really different collection of ours.
Yeah, and the way he's laid out was very different as well.
It's very
which is-
shoppy.
Yeah, but
Cool.
that's really cool. I guess.
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love it.
Haven't they?
I'm trying to think what else we've. I think that's it, really, isn't it?
There's
That we
probably
wanted to chat
bits we've
about.
missed, but yeah. So if anyone, to sort of summarise, if anyone knows anywhere cool in Cologne or Berlin, I've got notes. That's why I'm looking down there. Cologne or Berlin that we can go to go game hunting. Basically, obviously we'll see the sites as well, but there's always time to
Yeah.
go in and see if we can get a German
And more
copy
importantly,
Blood
Manchester
on
Play
PC.
Expo.
Yes, that's because
That's not if you're going. It'd be cool to meet up with more like new people and, you know.
yeah. I'm more than up for like a couple of drinks and just buying awesome old games. I want to get Arx Fatalis. For some reason, I know I can just buy Arx Fatalis on the Xbox, but I've got it on the PC and it's not the same. But I want to come across it. It doesn't happen often, but I just want to
Yeah.
like see it and take it home and play it straight away, and possibly BMX Flyer by Grandstand as well.
I think I'd like to
That'll
get,
fit
if we're doing the like to get thing, I'd like more gaming magazines. I remember we got a lot of cool Amiga format ones and.
Yeah. Amiga format.
Yeah.
Amstrad Action.
No.
Amiga format. I'll have to read those. I didn't even know we had them.
Yeah.
They weren't as good as Amiga Power, but I'll make do.
And
I just got really excited. Like I've got a
It was
pile of
a magazine.
magazines. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Amiga-
magazine.
Yeah.
No, it is a magazine. I just
Could have
didn't
made
know
it up then. No, we had those and the what did we pick up last time? A lot of Crash magazines.
You
as
got recently as well a load of Super Nintendo ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember you having those. I still haven't flicked through those.
yeah. It was super cool to get a lot of those. I'm guessing you'd probably want to get more cassettes.
I do love picking up 8-bit cassettes.
I'm all about the Mega Drive, Game Boy maybe, and Atari 2600. I think recently I've been and LCD handhelds. Don't forget about those. Although I should because we've got no room anymore. Where would you put them?
You've got so many of those handhelds.
Like
And a lot of them, Faye,
rubbish.
are crap.
Yeah, but you gotta save them, and they're gonna end up in the bin one day otherwise.
I wonder how much it would cost you if you laid out all of your LCD handheld games, right, and put the batteries in them all so they're all ready to play at once.
Why would you do that though? You couldn't play them all at once.
Not at once, not like balancing them, but I mean like to go around if you wanted to spend a day playing them.
Oh, if you got friends over,
Oh, you've got friends over who say, "Oh my god, you haven't got a load of old Systema handhelds we can spend all
it's
day
like pass the
playing."
parcel with the LCD games. I'd do that. Does anyone want to join?
I got a question before we end. Everyone's favourite LCD handheld, because I played the Konami ones that were kind of shaped. I don't know if we've got any in here. Ah, that was very handy.
Just Contra.
Yeah, so I've got the Contra one here, you know, these. But the one that was, there's Turtles 2 here, but you've Turtles 1 is sealed. The first version of this, and it was, this is actually like, the first one was
I think
actually
it's
a
in the
really
cupboard.
good game because it's got sort of separate stages.
Yeah.
You have to go underground, past that like fan thing,
Yeah.
get the key, go back up and rescue April O'Neil, and it was really good, really weirdly addictive.
Yeah, and it was actually good gameplay as well.
Yeah. So anyone's favourite old handhelds really? Obviously, everyone's just going to say BMX Flyer by Grandstand, so I know the
Oh,
answer
we haven't
already.
got that yet, have we? Because whenever we go to buy it, there's always a problem with it. And there was one awesome one I bought recently from an expo actually, and it didn't work, and I was gutted. It was
It's that big yellow thing, wasn't it?
King of Kong, or King. I wasn't called that.
Kongman?
Kongman.
Yeah.
Gutted. But I'm no wizard soldering with the iron.
There could be anything wrong with that.
Yeah. But oh well, it looks good anyway, and it was a decent price. So
He looks good in whatever he wears. He's not wearing dungarees. That was a little shout out to Dreamphone for those fans.
oh yeah,
out
we
there.
haven't got Dream Phone anymore, have we?
We have got Dreamphone. We've just lent
We've
it
lent
to
it to
someone.
your colleague for a
The s-
long
the sec-
time.
the
I keep
second
thinking about it.
Anything like I could take like Code of the Samurai on the PS2
will do.
and give it to a friend, and she'd walk in and go, "Where's Code of the Samurai on the PS2?" Instantly.
I know, I missed that. I should have since February.
I just realised
I
that
hope
as
you're
you're,
having a good
as
time
you're
anyway.
pointing out the ones you haven't got on there, you could have just.
Oh yeah,
They're literally there.
here's one I made earlier.
So I'm done. I don't know if there's anything else you want to say.
Yeah, that's it really, isn't it? But whoever's going to play Expo in Manchester very soon in 3
Give us a
weeks,
shout.
I think.
Yeah, could still a WhatsApp group or
Look
something.
for yeah. Oh, that'd be really cool actually if we could all meet up or
And yeah, let us know what games you're playing at the moment. Anything we've missed. I'm in the gaming zone at the moment, collecting them.
Same, yeah. Never stops, does it?
No.
And our games room's quite full now.
We'll just have to knock all of this through. And just
Although
come
we
to the
do
bedroom
have
and
some
use it.
real estate here
Oh, space.
on this wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. That we could push shelving up for the LCDs or something, or possibly get another cabinet. But yeah,
So cool.
so good. So hopefully see you soon.
Yeah, see you at Manchester.
Yeah.
Or Berlin.